Hello, and welcome to Bearly Afraid. Today we jump into one of the most debated and ancient legends known to mankind. Bigfoot. Falling in, we start our journey in a remote wooded area. The man recording this video was shocked when he saw this creature from the distance. At first, he believed it was a bear from afar, but as he got closer, he soon realized this was no ordinary bear. The man states that he watched this creature for some time to see where it would go, and if it would eventually run off into the woods. As he continues to keep an eye on it, he soon realized this was no bear but some other kind of creature. This is when he pulled out his phone and started to record. He also states that as he filmed, this creature remained calm, and at first did not get annoyed that he was getting closer. At a glimpse, it looks like this creature is crouched down, but as we look closer, it is actually sitting straight up. At first, it looks like we are looking at the creature's back, but as it moves, it reveals that we are seeing it from the front. Note the characteristics that this creature has. It has broad shoulders, long arms, and as it walks, it is hunched over. In most Bigfoot sightings, we see that they remain hidden and show no aggression as individuals get closer. As it possibly feels intimidated by the man, it simply gets up and walks out of frame. The creator of this video did not give a location on where this was filmed. All we know is that it was in a forest-like area in the deep woods. We want to point out the surroundings of this area as we continue. Note, there is a trailer that appears in this video. The trailer looks fairly used and not abandoned. That can point to maybe the guy's property, and that could be a reason he made the location unknown. Either way, this looks like a clear sighting of a Bigfoot. What do you think? Are the movements of this creature too bear-like, or are they clear indications of Bigfoot? Let us know in the comments what you think about this video. Only you can decide if this is a Bigfoot sighting or not. Zooming in, we start our next sighting in North Carolina. This footage was taken off a trail camera in the middle of the night. One picture was taken at the exact moment the creature entered the frame. After that, the creature ran off into the forest. The original post about this picture was first uploaded to Reddit, claiming this was a picture of Bigfoot. The post instantly blew up on the internet and caused an uproar of opinions. Some say this is fake and that they manipulated the picture. People have pointed out that there should have been multiple pictures and not just one. Others say that the beast could have been spooked when the trail camera took the picture. Even though the original post does not say anything about what type of trail camera was used, we can most likely say it was a camera with white flash. These types of cameras give out the best quality in pictures because of the flash they have installed in them. The only downfall of these types of cameras is that they scare off animals with the flash almost every time. This can be a reason why there is only one picture. The flash could have scared the Bigfoot, so it could have ran off before another picture was taken. Most comments about this video were about the physique of the Bigfoot. As we zoom into the picture, we can see that the creature is on its toes as it is standing. One person pointed out that there have been other Bigfoot sightings that have shown the feet, and they look very similar to this picture. It was pointed out that it looks like the feet have reversed hinge joints, which would be a common trait in known Bigfoot sightings. As we look at the body, we can clearly see the creature hunched over with long arms, which is also another trait that Bigfoots have. There are so many comments on this one picture, but one that came up frequently was about the sex of the creature. Male Bigfoot typically feature a V-shaped torso with broad shoulders and narrow waists, while females are characterized by a barrel-shaped torso with wider hips. Many are wondering if this is a female Bigfoot since the barrel-shaped torso and wide hips. This would be a spectacular sighting if this was true, since many Bigfoot sightings are male sightings. Normally we would not see a female sighting, so that makes this photo so much more interesting. What do you think about this possible female Bigfoot sighting? Is one picture enough to confirm the existence of Bigfoot, or do you need more proof? Only you can decide. Chilling in, we head to a snowy mountain terrain where a Bigfoot was spotted behind a tree as a girl was trying to take a video of herself. The video starts off of her trying to fix the angle of the shot. As she walks back to get in frame and start her video, you can see a figure stand up between two trees. At first, it looks like this creature started to approach her, but as she screams, she frightens the creature and it runs off into the distance. In the comments for this video, there was a lot of doubt that this is a real video and not a skit. One user commented saying the arms of the creature were too short and that this was simply a human in a Bigfoot costume. As we look closely to the arms of this creature, we can see that they are shorter than most Bigfoot sightings. When it runs, it doesn't look like a stride that most Bigfoots would have as they flee an area. Many people pointed out that when seeing the beast, her first reaction was to run forward and grab her camera. This would not be top priority if face to face with the legendary Bigfoot. One would definitely run away without their camera as fast as they could. Another comment was about the content that this individual posts. Her channel is dressing up in cosplay but never has it included Bigfoot. This is the only video that she has posted with Bigfoot. So many people are confused why anybody would say this is fake, since Bigfoot is never in her content. Was this video a skit, or did Bigfoot get in an unexpected video? Look at every aspect of this video and let us know what you decide in the comments. Creeping in, we now turn our attention to one of the first sightings of 2026. This video was posted on January 10th by the Squatch Watchers. The Bigfoot was caught once again on a trail camera, but this time as a video. As shown on the video, this Bigfoot is casually walking through the brush, passing trees as he strolls past the trail camera. The trail camera only captures a glimpse of the creature from the side as he walks through the brush. Many are saying that the quality of this video is very poor, but we must remember that this was filmed on a trail camera, which typically aren't the best quality cameras. Also note that they had to zoom in to get a better picture of the creature. Even though the quality isn't great, we can still get a clear picture of this sighting. First, let's look at his structure as he walks past the camera. His walk is very human-like as he sways his arms back and forth. He has little to no hunch, which makes his arms look shorter than most Bigfoot sightings. His broad shoulders with his muscular build are much alike as the sightings we have shown before. This video has taken over the internet since it has been released. There have been so many comparisons to other videos and sightings. None have really caught our eyes as we compare this sighting to others until we came across a unique sighting from almost 60 years ago. As we look through the comments, many viewers are saying there are a lot of similarities to the Patterson Gimlin Bigfoot. The Patterson Gimlin film was created in 1967 by Roger Patterson and Robert Gimlin. This film depicts an unidentified subject that they stated was a Bigfoot. This video was shot in 1967 in Northern California and has since been subjected to many attempts to authenticate or debunk it. It was filmed alongside the Klamath River, which is roughly 38 miles south of Oregon and about 20 miles east of the Pacific Ocean. As we reviewed both videos, we started to see similarities between both sightings. The way they walk, where they walked and how casual they walked, made us take a couple notes down while viewing these two sightings. As both Bigfoot walk, you can see the similarities in their movement. Both sway their arms in the same motion, and both walk in that casual walk. A key difference is that the Patterson Gimlin Bigfoot is said to be female with a more barrel-shaped body with wider hips. It's hard to tell in the video, but many critics believe that it is a female, while the new footage is said to be male with a V-shaped torso, broader shoulders, and a higher muscle mass. The color between the two Bigfoot are very similar as well. Both seem to have that darker brown fur. The location of this new sighting is unknown, but the region does look very similar to Northern California where the Patterson Gimlin Bigfoot was filmed. Both videos are shown to have a similar landscape like rock, trees, and brush. One comment said this could possibly be the offspring of the Patterson Gimlin Bigfoot, since most believe it was a female. This would make sense why both clips of these creatures look very similar. Another comment said they remastered the footage to make it look more modern and to make us think this is new footage. Either way, that is an interesting suggestion since it has almost been 60 years since the Patterson Gimlin Bigfoot sighting. Could this very well be the descendants, or maybe a whole new bloodline? Do you think someone remastered the old footage just to throw us off? Or do you think this is a species wandering around and living in Northern California just as we do? Remember, you are the one to decide what you believe. What do you choose? Falling in, we start our next journey in the mountains east of Lake Tahoe. This sighting was captured a few years ago and is known as the Independence Day footage. The hiker starts recording when he notices movement from up ahead behind some large rocks and trees. As he starts to record, a figure pops out behind the rocks and notices him. In a hurry, the creature walks off in almost a jog. As the hiker continues to record, he quickly rushes to where he believes the creature went. Upon waiting there for a couple of seconds, he finally sees the creature stand up. The shocking thing that we see in this video is that the creature is no longer alone. It is now holding what looks to be its child. The creature then hurries off of frame and into the trees. There is a lot of speculation about this video. One might argue that if this was truly a Bigfoot, then it would have attacked the man as he stood there recording, as many sightings show us that most Bigfoot will not choose to show aggression but will first choose to flee the area. Many believe that it thought first of the child and made protection a priority. Note that the walk of the Bigfoot is standing up straight and more close to being human-like rather than a Bigfoot. This is the critics' main point in this video. They show that this is not a Bigfoot run and that it is too close to being a human dressed up in a costume rather than a female Bigfoot and her child. Note that bears are always compared to Bigfoot, and in this case we can look at what a bear would do in this situation. If a bear senses danger to her cubs, they immediately switch to defensive mode. This would include actions such as standing on hind legs, roaring, huffing, pounding paws on the ground, and in most cases charging towards the threat. Typically, a mama bear would not stand down or run away if she felt danger towards her cubs. She may do bluff charges where she would charge to only scare off the intruders before physical contact was necessary. So you can see the differences between this video and of a female bear in this situation. One critic notes that some bears may choose to take the high road if they feel the threat is too much to handle, so they would try fleeing the scene. This would not typically be the actions of a mama bear protecting her cubs, but if the threat is too much, they might act on this decision rather than fighting. This is exactly what the Bigfoot did in this situation. Maybe it felt like the threat was too much, so it decided to retreat and take its child to safety. When we first see the creature, it almost fast walks toward its child, but after it grabs the baby Bigfoot, it starts to run faster. This can possibly be because it felt the threat was too much, and the only way to protect the child was to get away and retreat. The video starts off with the creature running away already. Maybe before the hiker started to record, the Bigfoot could have started with a bluff charge. This could be why it was away from the baby, because it started with the defensive stage rather than the retreat stage. This theory is unknown since all we have is the video and not what happened before. Do you think this would explain why the Bigfoot decided to retreat right away? Sliding down, we enter Mount Ogden in Utah. This place is known for skiing and even held the Olympic downhill ski runs in 2002. Many activities include hiking and climbing through the many trails they have to offer. The east side of the mountain offers rock climbing and features a guided via ferrata for vertical climbing. The skier decided to ski down by himself on this particular day. As he is sliding down, he passes a figure that looks like a Bigfoot that is trying to stay still. One can say this figure was too still, but we know Bigfoot tries to camouflage to their surroundings when they feel a possible threat. Note, average skiers can slide down slopes at speeds between 20 and 40 miles an hour. It is possible that the footage we see shows the skier going too fast to really get the chance to see the Bigfoot move. This particular video has us wondering if this creature was actually a Yeti instead of the legendary Bigfoot. As we know, the Yeti are Bigfoot's cousins. Yeti are often referred to as abominable snowmen and are more populated in the snowy Himalayan mountains. They are described more often as bear-like, while Bigfoot roams the forests in North America and appear more ape-like. One suggestion was that this creature in this video was not Bigfoot but a Yeti roaming around the mountain tops. Note that Yeti are said to appear in the Himalayan mountains, which is quite a distance from Mount Ogden. The Himalayan mountains are approximately 7,000 miles away from Mount Ogden, which is roughly 1/3 of the way around the Earth. Even with this information, it would not shock us if this was a Yeti. There has been much research about Yeti, which include how they travel. Some describe them as wandering creatures that move from one valley to another. They are also known and capable of walking long distances over ice and navigating difficult snowy terrain. Even though the Himalayan mountains are far away from where this video was recorded, we can see that it is possible for a species of Yeti to find their way to Utah. There are two variations of Yeti that we would like to point out. Some people believe that Yeti are omnivorous foragers which eat a mix of plants, berries, nuts, and roots, but there are people that believe the opposite. Maybe they are carnivorous hunters, that would mean they are predators that would hunt deer, goats, or even some larger prey. Compared to Bigfoot, Yeti are generally depicted as more aggressive and dangerous. One comment in this video spoke on that and said that if this was a Yeti, then it might have not stayed still and possibly attacked with a skier going full speed towards it. This makes more sense because a Bigfoot would generally avoid human contact and would rarely attack if felt threatened. Is this a Yeti that finally made its way to Utah, or is this Bigfoot trying to avoid human contact? Only you can decide, and when you make a decision, let us know in the comments. Crashing into our next Bigfoot sighting, we arrive in Little River, Alabama. This video was taken by a hiker standing off to the side as he recorded an ape-like creature. In the video, he states that he was hiking in Alabama when he walked up to a fallen tree a little off of the trail, and that's where he encounters this creature. As the Bigfoot sits there, it makes one realize that these creatures are just trying to survive in this world. With no aggression, it sits there just relaxing. Alabama is known for having many Bigfoot sightings, especially in the southern part of the state. The town of Evergreen was officially named the Bigfoot capital of Alabama in 2017. This town is about 9 hours away from this sighting, but this makes us wonder how many Bigfoot live in Alabama. As the creature sits there, you can tell he is very comfortable with his surroundings. This area is his home as he relaxes, even with the man filming him. Many believers believe that this sighting is too realistic to be a man in a costume. The fur and movement is so in tune with Bigfoot sightings that it is hard to believe this isn't the Sasquatch we know as Bigfoot. His broad shoulders and long arms are some of the characteristics that Bigfoot have. This area is a well-known area with Bigfoot sightings. There are over 100 Bigfoot sightings a year in Alabama according to the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization. With that many reported, it makes us think of how many Bigfoot are actually in the state of Alabama. These creatures are living among us and are trying to live their lives just as we are. What do you think? Is this a real sighting or a realistic costume? Do you think Bigfoot walk the woods of Alabama? The deliberation is left in your hands. If you enjoyed tonight's countdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Have a creepy clip or ghost encounter of your own? Drop it in the comments or send it to our email that just might appear in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep your lights on tonight. You never know what might be standing in the dark.